folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Wolverines will kick this deep to begin the game. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to scramble. So it's incomplete. Caught the ball, but they ruled him out of bounds. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
To the air, it's Stockton. With the catch, it's Frazier. A quick juke to get free. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
First and 10 play coming up. Caught behind the line. It's Young. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Breaks into the clear. First down, looking for more now. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown, Georgia. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. First and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Looks right for a quick completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Grab behind the line. It's Morgan. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. I like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Near the sideline. It's McCulley. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. He keeps it on the design run. The Wolverines will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Michigan.
And they will trot out the field goal team here.
On the field goal.
He knocks it through with confidence.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking deep down the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Quick throw caught on the left side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Makes the grab. It's McCray. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
He finds some space. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Looking deep down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Powers the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Has the first down and more. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That completion makes it second and medium. They mix it up with a run. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Caught near the sticks. It's Klein. Breaks into the clear. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Michigan.
What a threat to this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT puts him up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession had been an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
To throw, it's Stockton. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Boy, Chris,
hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. He gets loose. Inside the 45. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Makes the grab. It's Young. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. It's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
Quick throw by the quarterback on the RPO. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times we'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. He's running out of time here. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Young. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The offense with poor field position backed up inside their own 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a strong stiff arm. He moves the ball after the 15. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. 2nd down after that run in the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And he takes it at the 40. Coverage team brings down the returner. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes seconds left on the clock. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Pressure is coming. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
1st and goal. An opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, as a quarterback, you get down into this area of the field, you love having a big target to be able to throw the football to. Defense is expecting the run. You put the ball up in the air and let the big tight end come down with a touchdown.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
What a huge play.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Had the big play to start the drive, but now, after 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You think you've got him right where you want him on 3rd and long, and you give up a run play for a 1st down. The offense makes you pay for assuming the pass and bailing out too quick in coverage.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down play coming up. On the move now. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They move the 6, but we're to the line here on 1st down now. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Hey, they roll the dice here and decide to be aggressive, and it pays off for a touchdown, and now they have the lead. They've worked themselves back to be in a great position. They got to feel great with how this first half has ended.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Start the third quarter here on the ground.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He'll throw it now. Near the sticks. It's Klein. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? An inside give now from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. Now he's bringing it back. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Man, this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover two, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. The pass rush closing in. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover.
Oh, my gosh. The defense did what they needed to do to rip that ball loose. It's on the ground. But for the offense, they're extremely fortunate that the receiver himself was able to recover the ball after that fumble.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Makes the read. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. That's reeled in. It's Marsh. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. And the Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll run it from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Nice grab. It's Moore. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines will have first and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's the target, and it's complete. And they're able to get him down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and bite,
has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Empty backfield now as they go for two. And he'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Chris, can you believe that? This guy's one of the more sure-handed players on this team, and he just drops it, really for no apparent reason. Hopefully it won't affect his confidence the rest of this game.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. Quick completion to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Second down after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Young. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. A deep shot to the left side. And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the third quarter, but it doesn't work. As we take a break to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the great offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The sure hands, it's Frazier. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards. But
breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Michigan offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? On the move now. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to throw it again. That's caught. It's Haynes. And it'll be Smother right at the line for no gain.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a fourth down play coming up.
Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Tries the right with a quick throw, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
And even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
On the run, it's Haynes. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Georgia. And their route is on.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Georgia 49, Michigan 23.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Wolverines offense is back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Ball handed off. He's got the first and still going. He's found some room at the 45. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football. It's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking for some space. It's Marshall. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He'll try a pass here. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Here he goes. Now the 40. Past the 20. Past the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That is the score. Georgia 56, Michigan 23.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Kickoff.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made in space. Look out. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. No punt. Offense still on the field. Going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Oh, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. The interception will end at the final play of the ballgame. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.